What's up, YouTube? Bobbles and Ball Cards back with another video. I know I released one just a little bit ago, but I told you guys I would get on and do a live tonight. So, I hope everybody is doing good out there. Just wanted to get on tonight, show a little bit of mail that's came in. Obviously, if you watched the video I released a couple hours ago, you kind of seen my opinions and everything on the grading, the comparisons, all that. But I wanted to give you guys the chance to ask any questions or, whatever. I'll do my best to answer them, and we'll have a little group discussion. All I'm going to say, man, I don't know what the hell is going on, but the group is growing. It looks like the channel's growing. People can say what they want, that people are going to hate on SGC, but apparently not, because my mind has been blown this evening, guys. I appreciate everybody. If anybody new is here, thank you, guys. I hope you enjoy the content. I hope we get on live, talk to people, hang out, have fun. I'm also going to try to do more videos, just recorded shorter videos to put some content out there. But it's a good time, man. I think big things are coming. So, man, the missus is already timed out, refractor. But what is up, James? Had a great conversation with James not that long ago. About 30 minutes ago, me and James had a good conversation. What's up, refractor? I know you're timed out because the missus had to play with the button. What's up, Robert? My man, Guns, what is going on, brother? Mumbles, how are you doing, man? Jay Michelin is in the house. So, what is up, guys? Thank you all for tuning in. I'm going to start off just by getting this stuff out of the way, sharing it. And then we'll go into the meat and potatoes that I'm sure most people are here for. So, I want to start off, in case you didn't read in the group, Wednesday evening, I had a couple things I needed to pick up from the store. I swung in Target. It was like an anomaly. There was NBA hoops on the shelf. That was strange. But anyway, I was like, they got that new policy out and everything. And I want to share this because it's important. I don't know how everybody's Target is doing this, but it upset me a little bit. Not at the policy, but the policy states, due to the high demand on sports cards, basketball, football, baseball, it's limited 3 items, 3 of each item. So I was like, okay, that's cool. So I was actually there looking for Pokemon, I ain't gonna lie. I was looking for some Shining Fates, which is like a unicorn I can't find. And instead I found NBA hoops. So I grabbed 3 blasters and I grabbed 3 mega boxes. And I took them up to the register and I said, look, I'm not trying to cause any trouble or anything. I'm just trying to make sure I understand the policy correct. It says 3 per item, so I'm guessing that means, 3 of each SKU or whatever the case may be. And the guy at the register is like, well, it won't let me ring it up if you have too much anyway, so we'll just go ahead and see. So he rang up the blasters, and then he started ringing up the megas, and they all rang up together, so obviously I was within policy. However, he said, I don't really know what the policy is, and I don't want to get in trouble, so I'm just going to do them in separate transactions. He's like, basically he told me if I wanted to go get more, as long as he did it in separate transactions, he didn't care. And that is a concern, because why put a policy in place if somebody could go get 30 of the same blaster, and as long as they do it 3, 3, 3, 3, it was just, I don't know. Really, I don't even think 3 of each item is going to solve any problem. Because you could take, your kid and your wife, partner or whatever, and y'all get 3 each of each item, and you could legitimately clear out majority of Target's card shelves because most of them are pretty small. So I don't think it's helping at all, but I guess at least they have something in place. But I wanted to share that and make everyone aware. There's a policy, but there's not a policy. So it probably, like Robert just said, it's 3 and that's it. 3 is it. It's probably varied in different locations. I'm sure some are sticking to the policy, some aren't. But anyway, I got 3 blasters and I got 3 megas. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to sit here and be completely honest with you guys. Something I never do, something I frown upon very heavily, but I also have talked about not really being interested at all in basketball. I almost decided to just sell it. It was all they had. They didn't have anything I wanted. But it wasn't in me to do that. I just couldn't do it. So me and the missus, we were like, hey, we're doing shows that give us some inventory at least. And so we started ripping packs, and I'm going to tell you guys, I don't know what the hell it is with her, but she pulled this out of the first pack. This is the LaMelo Purple Explosion. First pack, first mega box. Well, there you go. That's why you don't sell. And then, before she's finished with the mega box, she's like, I don't know who he is, but hopefully he's good. It's out of 89. It's Tyrese Halliburton. Again, I have no clue about this rookie class, so I didn't know if it was good or not. Apparently he's good. The last one of this sold for $250. So again, another reason you don't sell wax. And then just some other odds and ends in here that were cool. This is the gold hollow Zion. So there's a gold hollow Zion. There's 4 LaMelo base rookies. So pulled those. The arriving now LaMelo. I knew he was good because that's who everybody's talking about. And then these are just some inserts that are cool, but there's 2 Purple Explosion Lillard. Here's a gold hollow lights camera action Zion. Here is Purple Explosion Vanity Plates Zion. And then a Purple Explosion Frequent Flyer Jaw. So I don't know anything really about the rookie class, guys. That's why I'm not showing any of the rookies other than LaMelo, because he's the only name I know. The Halliburton I had to look up because I didn't know who he was. I could not tell you how any of these rookies are doing. But anyway, way better value there than if we had sold the wax, that's for sure. Next up, got this in the mail. Made a trade with Bill White out of our group. I traded him my PSA 8 Topps Kobe. And as y'all know, I'm really trying to focus more on baseball. I love baseball. Spring training's back. Michael Taylor's killing it. Loving it. It's great. I just wish he was still on the Nationals. But anyway, I got a Topps Gold Derek Jeter, PSA 9. And then he also, he gave me 75 in the Jeter for the Kobe. So, I really appreciate it, Bill, if you watch this. I have the base Jeter and an SGC 9, and then I have the SP foil Jeter and a BGS 8. So I have basically the 3 main Jeters now. So that's pretty cool. And then I was very harsh on Project 2020. As y'all know, I did a video on it right before it crashed, basically. I figured, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and buy the first 3 Project 70, but I'm sure, everybody else is going to as well this year. But anyway, it had 3 cool cards in it, so I went ahead and grabbed them anyway. I have a couple more that I've bought. I'll say I don't like how it's $50 now for 3, and they release them so quickly. I know you get one more card, but last year it was like, $30 each run? Even though you only got 2 cards, it was a little bit easier to swallow the $30 than it was the $50. So I missed cards 4, 5, and 6. So I already gave up on the run, but I'm going to pick up some that I think are cool. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but the Acuna that's up right now, he kind of looks like Venom, and it looks pretty cool, so I'm going to get that one. But anyway, this is 1, 2, and 3. This is the Ben Baller, Mookie Betts. That would be card 1. Card 2 is the Ermsey Tatis. And then card number 3, this is the DJ Ski Babe Ruth. So I did pick up 1, 2, and 3. I also got it was Juan Soto, Hank Aaron, and I cannot remember who the third person was, but I did get the Juan Soto one that had Hank Aaron in it. It hasn't came in yet, but I'll probably try to do the Soto run. So anyway, got those in, and then got a couple more comics. There is still one comic that I'm really upset. It's one of the ones that I've bought so far that I was really excited about, and it is somewhere in La La Land, and the tracking hasn't updated at all. We did a Where's My Package request, nothing. Still hasn't updated. It's a very reputable seller, so I've messaged them a couple times. We've been in communication. I told them if they could do anything to help me, I would rather have the package than a refund. I really want to get the comic in. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. But what I got in right now so far, this is this came out May 2020, so it's only a year old. But it's Strange Academy #1. This is the red Walmart edition. It's in a 9.8, and I know that's not showing very well there. See if I can do it like this. But I got this one because they're comparing this comic to, like, they're saying it's the Harry Potter of Marvel. The missus really loves Harry Potter. A lot of people love Harry Potter. So if this turns out to be like mixing Harry Potter with Marvel, this could become, something pretty big within the comic industry. And it's pretty cool, the little artwork, all the characters and everything, how they're drawn and stuff. So it was pretty cheap. So got that one. And then this one was not so cheap. And this one I'm going to tell y'all something. I didn't realize when I sent the offer on this, but it was actually listed by DA Card World, David Adams. They had it listed for a lot more on eBay, and I sent them an offer. They countered me, and then the missus actually went onto their website, and it was a lot cheaper to just buy it off of their website. I understand they have to cover for eBay fees and everything. So we went ahead and just bought it off their website. But it is Spider-Man number 300, which is obviously the first appearance. Not the first cover. I showed y'all the first cover already. But it's the first appearance of Venom. It also, if you can see here, it has the custom label. Oh, bad glare there. But it has the custom label. It's a 9.2 white pages. Didn't go for the 9.6 on this one because it was pretty pricey. So settled to just get it. Now my camera's all jacked up. But anyway, that's Spider-Man number 300. Very important. You know, it's got the anniversary cover and all that stuff on it. So pretty known comic. Plus it's the first appearance of Venom and everything. So pretty cool to get that one. So anyway, that's the mail, guys. If you have not heard, if you're not part of the Facebook group, or I know there's a few people that aren't in the group, they don't have Facebook. We do have group rates now. We are going to be starting the group back up. We will post a date sometime soon. We're trying to see how much interest there is. So if you guys are interested, please throw a comment on the announcement in the Facebook group. Just post how many cards you're thinking about sending in, so we can get an idea of where the group sub will be at. We'll post the date up. But the rate will be $20 per card. We are eliminating that $5 or $10, depending on how many you sent. We're going to eliminate that fee because we understand that the pricing has gone up. I know $20 is a sticker shock, but with the regular rate being $25, you're actually saving more per card now doing it with the group sub than you were before when it was $10 per card and we could offer $8.50. You were only saving $1.50 per card. Now I get it, you know, now you're paying more per card. I do completely understand that. But you know, we tried to do the best we could for you guys, as we always have done in the past. You know, that's right there between the $15 rate that they had set up and the new rate of $25. So, you know, to make sure we kept it fair for you guys and everything, we felt, you know, $20 was the best on our end and your end to help, you know, obviously covering all the shipping and all of that sort of stuff. So if there's any questions about it, you're more than welcome to ask me here or post in the group. Just let us know. It will be, I'm going to put a tentative date right now of probably, today's the 5th. I'd probably say we'll do it like we did before, and let's just say like the 25th. If anything changes, we'll let y'all know in the group. But let's say the 25th, which is a Thursday. We can do the same thing, do like the 27th as a preview. And then get them shipped out, you know, like we used to do. If that changes, we'll let you guys know. JC, turnaround times for bulk. That's a good question, but it's a question that I cannot honestly answer because right now, the turnaround times people are seeing on orders they just recently sent have been 4 business days. I don't want to sit here and say that we're going to get a bulk sub on 4 business days. Right now, the turnaround times they have posted are estimated between 20 and 25 days. I do know they are going to do their damnedest to keep that within that 20-day, 25-day, or better rate. But I don't want to sit here and make any promises. Obviously, this is all new. The backlog is at 0. So it's all going to depend on how many cards get sent down there. I will say, I know people are going to say, oh yeah, they said this last time. Let me explain. They have expanded that facility, and now they are expanding it even more. They are expanding, they expanded the staff. They've already dealt with the massive amounts of cards that came in, so they know how to handle it now. They have the experience. They have employees that have been hired on for a while. I think they're going to knock it out of the park this time, guys. Sure, it didn't go without having some hiccups and some struggles, but I think, you gotta learn, and you might get knocked down at times, but they got knocked down, they got criticized, they got back up, and they brushed themselves off. They got themselves together, and they continued fighting, and they did what they said they were going to do. So as far as turnaround, I cannot promise anything right now. We'll just go with quick. How about that? We'll go with quick. I don't want to give any kind of specific days. We got to see how things go. It could be 15 days, it could be 20, it could be 25. I don't know for sure. But what I do know is I don't see it being 3 months. I'll tell you that much. Amari, yes, if you send a old label in, hold on, I'll show you. This one right here, this Brady, as you can see, this is an old label. It's a 96, which is a mint 9. If I send this in and ask them to do a reholder, you can also request it to be reviewed. In a case like this 9 could potentially get bumped to a 9.5, because when this card was graded, the 9.5 grade did not exist within SGC. So anytime you're buying these old labels, if you get that 96 and you have it re-slabbed, you potentially could wind up with a 9.5 in the new label. It may stay a 9, but it does have the opportunity to go up to the 9.5, since the 9.5 did not exist in the old label. So that's a good question. And the answer is yes. You can have them regrade the card. And those old 96 labels, you could potentially have a big bargain buying it at the 9 and getting that 9.5. So, not saying it's going to happen every time, but it is definitely something to keep your eye on. Next question. I'm here to discuss things with you guys and answer questions and everything. I already gave my opinion and everything. So now I wanted to get your guys' opinions and questions and that sort of thing. Hang out for a bit. Did I already put all y'all to sleep? Come on. In that case, I don't see it being knocked down, Amari. I don't see it being knocked down. If it's already graded a 10, I don't think they would go down on the grade. If anything, the 96 can go up to a 9.5. I don't see the 10 going down, That's just a simple reholder. They can, if you want that card to be reviewed, you can ask them to do a review, but if it's a 10 and you just want a reholder, then they'll just reholder it. yes, as the missus said, we're still going to be sleeving your slabs and all of that stuff. That's not changing at all. We're not changing anything that we're doing, other than I do want to mention, as far as payments, we're going to go to money order, cashier check, or Zelle for the payment, just simply because of all the PayPal issues that people have had. We don't want our account banned. We don't want you guys having any issues with PayPal. So please keep in mind that we're going to ask that when you send your cards to either send money order, cashier check, or we can do Zelle bank to bank. Also keep in mind though, certain banks have limits on how much you can send through Zelle in a day. So if your order is larger, make sure if you want to use Zelle that your bank allows that amount of payment. That's all we ask. Outside of that, we're going to do, same thing. We're going to sleeve them. We're going to do the previews. We're going to do the reveals. Really, the missus is going to make some new forms and everything. But outside of that, nothing else is going to change on our end. We're still going to have fun with you guys. James, we don't have Venmo, and I'm 99.9% sure Venmo is actually owned by PayPal. So you could run into the same scenario there. Connor says, I'm just glad Magic is relatively normal now. Connor, I don't know anything about Magic other than the fact I bought some packs and I about crapped myself when they were $27 a pack. I could not believe that, and that was at Target. So, yeah, Connor, he does the Commander Legends, I think it's called. What is up, Kevin K? What's up, buddy? Yeah, James, I know we talked about it. You're still gonna sub, and that's perfectly fine. Me and the missus discussed, we're still gonna send cards. I just may have to scale back on the amount per order that I send. I would definitely love to send everything I have, but let's be realistic here. That's a little bit of coin, so I'll still want to send stuff. I just won't. I won't be sending like 200 at a time, where it would be like, close to what, $4,000. Yeah, my bank account would probably not like me if I did that. So, guns. Do I have a Russell Wilson Bowman Chrome baseball card? I can't remember, but I don't think so. Amari asked, do you guys think the recent price increases with grading will affect wax prices? I think we could see some effect, Amari. I'm not going to guarantee it, but I think the more people realize that they can't send some of the lower end stuff, take this hoop stuff for example. When it was $8.50 a card rate for the group, it was very easy to send just about all this hoop stuff. I could send all these rookies in. When we're talking $20 a card, that's a different story, because a lot of these guys I don't know anything about. They might not turn out to be anybody. So do I think it could affect it? Definitely. We'll just have to see. Refractor, message us in the group. I did post in the group. That is something I should have mentioned. if you guys have 100 cards, hit us up and we will see what we can do to get a better rate for you guys. We're just kind of trying to see where we're at on everything, because I knew, this was an increase in price, and, y'all surprised us last time when we first started doing submissions. We thought we were going to get like 350 cards, and it turned out to be over 1,000. So y'all might surprise us again. Refractor, to answer your question, just message us and we'll talk with you about it. I have no idea anything about Cash App, Degenerate. I don't know anything. Kevin, Zelle will work. Yes, sir. What cards do I think are undervalued or good deals right now? Guns look, well, obviously, I'm looking at baseball. I think you want to keep an eye on rookies in baseball right now from 2019 and 2020, also 2021, with last season being short. There's some players that could not have had the opportunity to show how good they could actually be. There could even be some from 2018. Baseball players, sometimes it takes a couple years. So with last season, we didn't get to see a full performance from these guys. So keep an eye on them. And there could be some guys to watch out there. I've been trying to watch the box scores. Spring training's tough. You're gonna have to wait a little bit till the season gets started. But definitely there's some guys that you could get some deals on. What's up, Ziggy? How are you? Pool holes I just bought a piece. Total. Pool holes is a good buy. That's true, Amari. I bought a BGS 9. I can't remember how much I paid for it, but he is a good one. JC says Pete Alonso. I'm not big on Alonso. I know a lot of people love the polar bear. Obviously being a Nats fan, and him being a Met. Also, I'm not all about a guy that can only really hit home runs. But you never know. He could have a bounce back season. He might be able to do something. I'm not going to hate on him. I'm just not a big fan of him. Gun says, I'm lost in the sauce, modern baseball. Well, Guns, I love my baseball, so anytime you got a question or something, hit me up, man. Vlad Guerrero. That boy worked out this summer. Very good chance that he has a bounce back year. I'm not going to guarantee nothing because we never know. But I will say I did check out a couple of his videos he did when he was training. That boy was putting in work. Just to see a young kid like that have that motivation and know that he has to improve himself, condition-wise and everything, that was good to see. I definitely think he has the talent. And to see him put together, that drive and that workout and everything, that was positive to see. If he can put it all together on the field, that could be a dangerous young team. They have that, they have Kevin Biggio, Bichette, Vlad. What was that? I can't remember his name. I think he's a catcher. That's pretty good. So they actually have a good young team up there. And, but yeah, Vlad is one to keep an eye on. The dude was definitely putting in the work in the off season. So, what is y'all's opinions on the grading? Obviously, again, I understand it's sticker shock, but yes, that's it, Connor. Alejandro Kirk. He looked like he had some pretty good numbers for his short stint last year's. Robles hasn't done a whole lot so far in spring training to preach to the choir about. I'll say Michael Taylor is looking really good, and he's no longer a National. So, y'all know I like Michael Taylor, love that kid, and he's kind of showing what he's doing. Yeah, Guns, I mean, we all do, and that goes even outside of grading. Guns said, I love SGC, but I hate the price increase. That's everything, man. You know, whether it's, I don't know, cup of coffee from Starbucks or gas at the gas pump, everything, when the price goes up, nobody's, like, cheering. It's funny, the only time that we cheer when prices go up is when the card market goes crazy and we can sell stuff. I mean, let's face it. We love it when the card prices go up, but when the grading prices go up, it's like negative breaking news. It costs more to grade, but the values go up. It's like, I get it. I completely get it. That's money out of your pocket and everything, money out of the profits. So I completely get it. But it's just kind of funny that we're like all over it when the stuff goes up, and but then when the prices go up on the grading fees, it's like, holy crap, what are we gonna do now? So I get it. Yeah, guys, like I said, it says there's 23 viewers right now. I don't know what's going on, but our group has had, I don't even know how many people we've added in just the past couple of days. The videos are going, I don't even know what to say about those. I was honestly shocked when I seen some of the views and everything and comments that were coming in from people I'd never heard of before. So I do appreciate all of that. I am definitely going to try to do my part to get the word out there. People said they missed the boat last year. They missed their chance. And then when PSA raised their prices on Monday, everybody was like, okay, this is SGC's to take again. Don't mess up, whatever. And then they made their announcement, and it's like, look, guys, it's go time. Let's support them, man. Let's realize what they did to dig out of that backlog. That's shocking as hell, man. That is really, really shocking. Clay asks my thoughts on CSG $25 with subgrades. Clay, I know CSG is part of the CGC group and all of that stuff. I have 2 comics on my screen. I know they're a known company. But I'm going to tell you, to come in, whether you're part of an established group, whether you have graders that are known, you're still a new company. You're still the new guy on the playground. Your slab isn't recognized yet. And by personal opinion, I don't like the CSG slab one bit as far as the flip and everything. I do not like it. But I'm also not going to be a hypocrite and say, buy the card, not the slab, and then sit here and discuss how I don't like a slab. That's personal opinion. But to come in and them be 25, but yet people criticize for SGC being 25. That's not fair either, because what has SGC done to, or CSG done to earn that $25 that SGC hasn't done to say they shouldn't have that $25 price point? So my thoughts on that is, I'm hearing people say that they're going to go to them. You know, I've always said, use who you enjoy, use who you want to use. You know, I get a lot of shit because I'm so high on SGC. But yet I'm always telling people, you know, use who you love, use who you enjoy, use who works for you. But I will, you know, I'm going to continue sharing the information on SGC, helping the market and that sort of thing. Would I pay $25? To shorten the answer and answer your question, no. Guns, I have heard that as well. I do not have any... It's one of those things, I heard it, but I don't know factual evidence of it, so I don't want to say, yes, that is the case. No, it's not the case. Carlisle, and again, personal opinion, I'm not hating on anyone that is using HGA. Me personally, I won't go that route. I have reasons for it. And I don't prefer it. Would I pay the $15? No. No, Connor, you did not, buddy. That's funny. Connor said that I hear GMA bulk order. No, you did not, sir. We are sticking with SGC. I'm not going to jump around and all that stuff because, quite honestly, I have 2 cases here that are almost full of SGC slabs. I really like the Tux. I like the way the card looks in it, especially for my collection. Again, I have to give them the credit. What they did in digging out and knocking that back order out, that backlog, I have to respect that. You know, I can't say that if PSA had treated us better the first and only time that we used them, that we may not have, you know, continued using PSA. We bought the membership with the intent of it. But that service didn't happen. They treated us like crap. And, you know, I get other people have had a sour taste because of SGC and them getting behind. I get that. Because we experienced that with PSA. So there's 2 sides to every coin. But I'm not going to jump around when I know what I have within SGC and the service I've gotten from them. I'm not going to go to another company just because they're the new kid on the block. So, have a good night, Connor. I'll definitely let him know. I know he's been, I know he's on that game or whatever it is all the time. So we'll definitely let him know, man. Degenerate, I set a tentative date. What did I just say? I sent a tentative date for the 25th. I don't know what that means, Bets, but if it's who you're if it's who I think you're referring to, he was a great dude. Not gonna lie, but there was a lot of stories that spread around with that. I don't, I just know what I was told by that person, and I'm not gonna listen to rumors outside of that because he messaged me personally on it, and I'm still getting good service, so I'm not gonna complain about it. The rep we have now, he can take an ass chewing, because trust me, guys, I sit here and share information with you guys, but there's sometimes I'll hit him up, and I'm not the kindest. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I rip his ass sometimes, and then I have to sit back and think, wait a second, I'm not the only guy that he's dealing with, so I have to, I actually called him and apologized the other day, so I gotta be real with you. It's not all rainbows and unicorns, but I've had good service, so. Good deal, Nash, man. Hey, I hope you're I didn't even know you were on here, man. I thought you were on vacation. You must have some good Wi-Fi up at that cabin you're at, or you're at the restaurant. Just let us know, man. We need to get you back in the group, man. I don't know why the hell you didn't rejoin. But just hit us up. We'll get you back in the group and everything. And definitely, guys, you're more than welcome to join our group sub. We don't force anybody. There's no membership fees. There's no, just because you're in our Facebook group, you have to sub with us. No, it's nothing like that. But we're definitely here to help you guys. If you're interested, so just let us know. But is there any more questions, guys? If not, I'm gonna hop off of here. That'll put me at over an hour worth of video today, so I want to make sure that people can hear, watch. I know I can be boring and ramble at times, so I want to try to make sure this gets out there, the information gets shared. I'll take the hits, and I meant to do this right in the beginning. I want to give a huge shout out, and I hope they watch it this far. I doubt they do. I want to give a huge shout out to my haters. I don't know who they are, but I've got 2 to 3 people that must be subscribed and have that notification bell on, because as soon as I drop a video, I get them downvotes, man. So whoever you are, positive or negative, whether you give it a thumbs up or you give it a thumbs down, at least I have your attention, and whether you watch the full video or not, you see it. And just thank you for letting me take how many ever seconds or minutes out of your day to click on the video and downvote it. I don't know who in the hell is petty enough to do that, but it's every video. So anyway, I just wanted to give them a shout out. And then to the rest of you guys, as it says on every video, man, we appreciate all of you. We appreciate all of you guys. I'm glad to be able to help folks. The missus really enjoys helping people. We love getting on here chatting with you guys, and I'm just going to start trying to keep that positivity and, try to get some content out there that can help people. And I'm going to push the brand. I'm going to help push the SGC brand, whether I get wrath for it or not, because I know helping that helps every single one of us. The more we work together and the more we push the brand and push that market, it helps every single one of us. So I just want y'all to know, anybody that thinks, he's just sugarcoating shit. No, I'm doing it for all of us. So I'm going to continue doing that. Y'all keep the positivity. Anybody that wants to join the group, the link is at the bottom of the screen. If you haven't already, please hit the thumbs up, the subscribe, the bell, the like, share it. All of that good, fun stuff out there, because we do appreciate it, and we appreciate all of you, and we love hanging out with you guys. So anyway, guys, I hope everybody has a great Friday night, and as always, stay safe, stay healthy, and until the next video, I'm out.